I'm standing in front of the Iconostasis, which is main part in any Orthodox church. This is a screen which divides the parishioners and the Holy of Holy, which is behind the screen, behind Iconostasis. You can see two icons, Mother of God and the icon of Jesus Christ. And if you can pay attention, it's always a Greek abbreviation, Mitera Theou, and Jesus Christ, Jesus Christos. So these Greek letters always will be in Greek language, no matter where, which country you are going to be. The name of the feast, if we are doing the icon of any feast, it might be on the language of the origin of this country, but Mother of God and Jesus Christ icons are always with Greek letters. On the nymph or the halo for Jesus is the cross with Greek letters as well, and the meaning of this letter, I am who I am. We see the icon of Saint George with a dragon, and because our church is commemorate in his memory, Saint George, so we have this icon over there. Then we have two angels, Michael and Gabriel, and the other saints. I wanted to point and say a few words on the icon of Saint John the Baptist. You see sometimes on this icon him with the wings behind, because he is like the angel. He came before the Jesus, so he is a messenger. And the messengers or angel, he is like the angel for us. Also on the icons, because the time it's not that important, because the time is in eternity. So we can see many things at the same time, like for example when he is standing as a alive person, and we see his head on a plate at the same time. So because time is irrelevant, we might see these things on the icon at the same icon. Also, you can see on the icons a lot of mountains. The mountains, it's not because the area the saint came from was with mountains. He was in a desert, but the mountains in iconography represent the steps, the ladder to the heaven. This is why we have mountains on the icons. We also very often in Orthodox Church might see some pillars, and on top of the pillars will be four evangelists: Matthew, John, Mark, and Luke. And the pillars with these icons on top represent like the connection between heaven and earth. This is what they were living for us. They are our connection with through the Bible, through their work, and through them we're more connected with the heaven. I wanted to mention a few words about Saint Luke, evangelist, because he was the first iconographer, and the one who by his first profession was doctor, medical doctor, and he wasn't a Jew, because for Jewish people it was prohibited to depict any living things. So because of his profession, because he was a doctor, it was a requirement for the doctors to know how to draw the organs, the body parts. So when he was doing the first icon of Mother of God, by her request, when she was close to leave her time on earth, she was asking him to do the icon of her as a blessing, to give us her blessing and her assurance that she is going to pray for us and intercede for us with her son. We also see Prophet Moses, Noah, Abraham. They are a little higher because they are from the saints and the pillars from the Old Testaments. Then second layer, it's all apostles. Sometimes in a church, especially like in Russia or Serbia, you might see many layers of iconostasis, and the main reason for it was because the first churches were built from the wood, and the wood in those countries were main building materials. So they would not put fresco on the wood because wood has pores and have this expansion, or the wood can be breathing, so you cannot put on the surface any plaster or any frescoes. Therefore, the main focus was on iconostasis. So in some countries you see them very, very high. And this is our beautiful church and our beautiful icons. Also, I wanted to mention, very often people are saying that on the icons, saints look flat. It's for the reason because we are doing the spiritual portrait of the saint, so they are not, they shouldn't be depicted same way, because the gold on the icon represent the heavenly light, and near God there is no shadows, and usually we see shadows when we see strong force of light, but in heaven it's the light everywhere. So this is the reason why the faces look kind of flat. It's for that reason.